Red Hot Bug Boy Walter Rodriguez. They are at the post. They are racing in Florence. Quick start for Full Mag. Velocimo is flashing speed as well. And in behind them, Collectorate is on hold. Hard held there from third. Also on heels is Code 1, but now finds a seam in between horses. Then it's Go For It, who's splitting horses really into the bit, and Go For It and running off with the jock there up to the outside. King Shaman is making an early move as well. Last Cookie is next. Northern Runner is second last, and New Art is last of them all. Well bunched as they head up the backside. Just about 8 lengths would cover the lot. And to the outside, it's Velocimo. To the inside, it's Full Mag. These two match strides a length in front of King Shaman third. Code 1 has settled down from fourth. To the outside, Go For It there as well. Collectorate is racing along in sixth, about 5 off the pace. 2 in front of Last Cookies within striking range. Northern Runner and Farron Peterson second last. And New Art is still last of them all. Half-mile controlled tempo, 48 and 3. It's still Velocimo in Full Mag doing the business, but 3 wide blitz from Collectorate. From between horses trying to come along is Go For It. King Shaman is being put to a heavy ride. Still 4 back to Last Cookie who's underway, and Last Cookie has dead aim on that top 5 as they reach the top of the home stretch, and here comes Last Cookie with a 6 wide blitz to the top of the home stretch. And Full Mag will cut the corner. They fan out 7 deep as they come into the final Florence Furlong. And Full Mag still up top, but it's Last Cookie with all the momentum to the outside. Meanwhile, Velocimo just had to check off heels as Last Cookie sweeps up to the outside and sweeps on by and is drawing away here. Last Cookie and the Bug Boys going to win, going away by about 4. Tight photo for second there. It was either Code 1 or Full Mag, and then King Shaman, the long shot, was fourth in 140 flat. Just about set here for the second race. They are racing. Good start for Daigle, who reaches on out from the inside. Hard hustled as Miss Super Saint from between horses Native Charm. Stylish Ash advances to the outside in the red cap from fourth. Even further out, Red Hot Katie fifth. Grey Nay came away racing in 6, just about 8 lengths off the lead as they work around the opening turn. She's covered up by her barn buddy Honey Bourbon, and Cruisin' Tatum is at the back of the pack. Round of the turn with 6 furlongs to go. Now they turn up the backside, and it's Daigle and Miss Super Saint. They do the business up front, 3 lengths in front of Native Charm from third. Stylish Ashes, 4th length in front of Red Hot Katie. Then 5 or 6 lengths back to Honey Bourbon's just in front of Grey Nay, and Cruisin' Tatum still can't see them all. The quarter 24 seconds flat. They approach the half-mile stage. And no twist in the plot. Miss Super Saint and Daigle still setting the tempo up top after a half-mile 47 and 2. Now Native Charm draws an ever closer third. Red Hot Katie is on the move to the outside of Stylish Ash. Meanwhile, Honey Bourbon is underway. Honey Bourbon's up into 6. She's about 7 lengths off the pace. Chasing her is Cruisin' Tatum, and Grey Nay is now at the back of the pack. Just outside a quarter to go. And Miss Super Saint still there with Jane Elliott. Miss Super Saint is trying to hold off Daigle, but a 3-wide fresh challenge from Native Charm to the top of the home stretch. And Miss Super Saint will cut the corner. Miss Super Saint off the turn in front by 2. Down the center of the track. Here comes Red Hot Katie for Steve Cannon. Further out, Honey Bourbon. It's Red Hot Katie coming after Miss Super Saint. Miss Super Saint is under siege with a 16th to go. Here's Red Hot Katie and Honey Bourbon to the outside. Here comes Red Hot Katie up to the lead, and Red Hot Katie in the final strides gets up to win. Miss Super Saint and Honey Bourbon photoed for the minors in 140 and 4. But Red Hot Katie for Steve Cannon, now a 4-time Turfway winner. And they are racing. Good start for the middle for Your Vortimi. Also a quick into stride towards her inside, a wrist to the cat. From the inside, Flash Out Faye Dearbo is next. Advancing between horses is Courting War. Further out on the course is Slender Betsy, then a link for the back to Time for Cupid. Settles along mid-flight there as they run up the backside. Dear Bow advances down to the inside from 6 in the Gold Silks, and on heels there, just had to check. She's a keeper, just took off heels, and she's near the tail of the field with Lady Livermore in Time for Cupid. The quarter, 22 and 1. You're Avoiding Me, and Arista the Cat. They still are on even terms, a length and a half in front of Rolston from third. Courting War continues to gain ground from the inside from fourth. Slender Betsy shoved hard for some more speed there. Bodiful is way out in the middle of the parking lot, and Dearbo's underway. Yellow Silks, Red Shadow. Take a look at Dearbo. She's unleashing her rally as they reach the top of the home stretch. On the inside, Arista the Cat. In the middle, You're Avoided Me. Rolston has found her feet, but it is Dearbo who's finishing full of run with a 16th to go. Towards her outside is Bodiful. It's still You're Avoiding Me. Dearbo lunging up to the outside with dead aim. Dearbo coming after You're Avoiding Me. These two in a flying force photo finish. Photo finish. I think You're Avoiding Me for Mike Tomlinson may have got the better of the Bobs. Dearbo to the outside. It was either a 8-1 shot or an even money in 111. And for photo finish in the third. And they are racing. Weird beginning for Abounding. Quick start for Can Fu, also quick and distride, ununderstandable, and hustled up the inside Anti-Reen. Annotation and LeBron trying to catch a hold, but they'll have to touch the brakes ever so slightly. Top Hat Boss is fifth. To the inside, Future Flay starting to heat up there from sixth. From between horses, it is Midnight Frost, Majestic Climb right there, too. Still two back to Aiden Ike, who is third last. Then a link for the back to Paquito Rose and the trailer Ancient Brown. Up the backside they go, 22-1 the time for the quarter. Anti-Reen, the jockey looking for the inside for competition. He better look to the right because there goes Can Fu. Three deep, understandable. Annotation is losing contact with the top trio. Future Flay splitting horses. To the outside, Midnight Frost and Top Hat Boss. Aiden Ike, the big favorite, is seventh with about 8 to make up and a half mile up in 45-1. It is Can Fu still leads. Here comes Future Flay up to the outside. In the middle, understandable, and way out wide, Aiden Ike in the black and pink is gaining ground, but still has 6 leagues to get to Can Fu with a furlong to go. Annotation battling back. Here's Future Flay lifting off late. Future Flay starting to heat up. Aiden Ike still has a lot of work to do. It's Future Flay just from Can Fu and Aiden Ike, and Future Flay cooking up the winning recipe. Wins by about a length here. A four-way pitcher for second involving Can Fu, Aiden Ike, and Midnight Frost was there as well in a 4-horse picture for the Miners. The gray Little Alex to the outside. He's in there at the post. And they are off. Golden Tex hard hustled out to the front. He'll have company as Little Alex from the high draw trying to cross and clear. Will be stuck in about the 3-path though into the first turn run. Outworking is third. Authoritarian is fourth as they work around the opening turn. El Franco is fifth, a length in front of Fed Money, who settles along sixth. Right to the inside of that one is Jimmy Dan. Still two back to Nikki Bear, who is third last. The two back markers are Dante's Fire and Leave It to Kid Sittin'. They work around the turn, just about 5.5 furlongs to go now, and Golden Tex has opened up a 2.5 length lead. Little Alex still tracking from second. Hard held out working races in between horses, flanked by Authoritarian and El Franco. A couple links further back to Jimmy Dan, who's moving early up the backside, right along with Fed Money, still 4. Back to Nikki Bear, the two trailers still Leave It to Kitten, and Dante's Fire. Up the backside they go. They pass the half-mile pole. And Golden Tex, hard used to get to the front, the quarter 23-3. Slowed it down a touch, 47.19 for the second split there. Little Alex comes to tackle the pace-setting Golden Text. Outworking and behind horses from third. El Franco's being ridden hard for some more speed, but he's running in place now from fourth. Then it is Fed Money who's on the move to the outside of Jimmy Dan as they race around the turn with a quarter to go. And here comes Little Alex after Golden Text. And Little Alex is the danger to Golden Text, who drifts out to that one with just outside 3/16 to go. To the outside, Little Alex and Golden Text up the inside, outworking. Whip is out on Golden Text, but it is Little Alex who has all the momentum. El Franco has raced up into second. They're inside the final 16th, and Little Alex putting away Golden Text. Little Alex is going to the winner's circle. Little Alex off the AE draws in to win. Golden Text was second. Then it was El Franco late on the scene. Dante's Fire in there outworking. Then Fed Money 130. They're at the post, and they are racing. Awkward beginning for Scott Snow Rocks, rather Sylvester. It's a quick start for Scratch Off, Floyd G. Flashing Speed, CJ all the way, close up third. Nimrods is fourth and about a length and a half off those leaders. Willisy is next as they continue to run up the backside. Scott Snow Rock settles along mid-flight, a length in front of Raise the Roof, Charlie. Then up on the outside, X-Cuz Jahiz against the fence, still four back to Midway Miracle. Then a couple back to PK Wood as they blitz up the backside into the far turn run. It is Scratch Off, still shows the way, still being pressed by CJ all the way. Another 6 lengths back. Floyd G comes on through to be a clear-cut third now. Nimrods is fourth, and about 5 for the back. Starting to warm up is Jahiz and Willisy there as well. Willisy tips out and is coming at him up into fifth as they race around the turn, and Scratch Off and a confident J.D. Ramos show the way as they whip him in. It's Scratch Off, the one to run down. He's built up a 6-length lead with just a furlong to go. Willisy is up into second. Jahiz to the outside in third. They're inside the final 16th now, and Scratch Off is 6th, now 7th length clear. Joseph Ramos in victory pose. Scratch Off reeled in by the jock, won by almost a half a dozen. Willisy was second, Jahiz third. Raise the Roof, Charlie was fourth. They're at the post, and they are racing. Sammy's Trooper threw his head as they kick it, and he is last. Strange Arrange, hard hustled out to the front. Uncle Earl flashing speed as well. Tilted Towers trying to catch a hole, and Finestra trying to keep that one pinned in, and he will on the run up the backside. Perry Utes and Junior Bug racing up into fourth. Moving with that one is Big Thorn. Deep on the courses, follow the sign. Sammy's Trooper is next. Way out wide. His aggressivity must be at about the 8 path in the far turn run, and Azaro Seals saving every yard up the fence. A quarter 22 seconds flat. Contested pace. Now Finestra is loose and charging to the outside. Meanwhile, Tilted Towers will let him go, and Corrales will sits that one out to about the 4 path as they race around the turn, and it is Finestra who'll whip him in. Strange Arrange still fighting on to the inside. 3 deep comes Junior Bug. Tilted Towers looking to split horses as they're inside the final furlong, and Finestra is coming home like an OTR regular and stopping badly as Strange Arrange re-rallies. And here comes Sammy's Trooper running a big one after the poor start. Sammy's Trooper wearing down Strange Arrange. Sammy's Trooper up in time. Sammy's Trooper gets up for Tiana Ruth in the final strides in 104 and 2. 9 fillies and mares under starter Caleb Hayes' orders. They are off. Windward to flow with an alert beginning. There goes Kate Robin Dorada. Also Lady Demery flashing speed as they run up the backside. Joining them is You're So Silly. 5 lengths for the back. Awesome Treat came away racing in the 6th position. Up to the outside, Baby No Worries is 7th. Through from the inside, Intrigue is 8th. And Cherokee Song, 9th and trailing. Up the backside they go. And here's Malcolm Franklin and Unsolved Mystery to take the lead and open up a length and a half on Lady Demery, the long shot from second. You're So Silly. And Jack Gilligan in the clear, well held from third. K. Robin Dorado sneaking along the fence from fourth. Awesome Treat is underway, but nowhere to go, and making a daring, bold move there in between horses. A really dangerous move there into the far turn run. Windward Flow is next. Up the inside, Cherokee Song is next. Flake to the outside, but Intrigued, and Baby No Worries is way out wide. Rounding the turn, the quarter, 22 and 1, half mile, 45 and 3. Top of the home stretch, Unsolved Mysteries, well held together by Malcolm Franklin, will whip him in. Now finally, Awesome Treat did get through under a heavy drive. Whip is out on that one. You're So Silly, cut loose by Jack to the outside, and K. Robin Dorada is going to angle off Awesome Treat's heels to come and try to tag him late. Many chances in the final 16th. Awesome Treat has the lead, but here's K. Robin Dorada, and K. Robin Dorada, another Paulo Lobo winner. K. Robin Dorada running down Awesome Treat in the final strides in 117 flat. They're at the post, and they are racing at Turfway. Blue Norther with a fast beginning. Up the inside, hustled out is JVB. Also quick into stride is Freeze Pop, and on heels there, Empire Builder into the run of the first turn. One lucky day, had to check off heels there and hop heels into the first turn run as well. So up top, clearing off, One Cool Dude shows the way. 2 lengths now to JVB, who'll defer and let him go from second. Freeze Pop third. Up to the outside, One Lucky Day is a joint fourth with Empire Builder. Then it's a gray, Blue Norther, who settles along sixth, about 7 off the lead. The other gray riding on the ice towards that one's inside. Towards their outside is Mint for Peter Blum. Then it is Ministerial and Jack Gilligan running in stride with the honorable 1, and 5 back to El Ahijado. The pace is on with just outside 4.5 furlongs to go in the first quarter now on the board. There it is, 22.93 seconds. One Cool Dude hustled out to the front, but the lead is now down to just about 2 as gaining ground to the outside. There is JVB. That puts Empire Builder in a box at the fence, also punching from between horses. Here comes Blue Northern. On the extreme outside, gaining ground as they work around the turn, it is Mint who's underway. Mint is right on the back of Freeze Pop towards the top of the home stretch, half mile, 46-1. And Empire Builder got through along the inside with the Macho Man. Top of the home stretch, and Empire Builder is the one to run down. And by the furlong grounds, he's built up a 4-length lead. Blue Northern up into second to the outside. Freeze Pop down along the fence, right it on the ice. They're inside the final 16th of a mile, and Empire Builder is drawing away. Empire Builder and Machado gets it done, gathered up by about 4 in the end. Freeze Pop was second, then a photo between El Ahijado, who was last, and Blue Northern there for the Miners, but the winner home in 137-2. Empire Builder sneaks through along the fence to get it done for the veteran trainer Larry Smith. As Lantana Justice has been loaded, once again all set. They are racing. Amari S. had a fast beginning, also quick into stride. From between horses, there goes Undercover Lady trying to squeeze through there. Azamana Empire trying to hold her in as Amari S. drifts out to about the 5 path. That'll leave the fence open. Pantalones en Fuego comes along through to the inside. Arnace now advances up into 4th. Azamana Empire relegated to 5th. Summer Autumn Rose is 6th, a length in front of the pair of Another Beat. Lantana Justice still 6 back to Sequeaker, and Super West can see them all. The quarter 23 and 1/5 second. Into the far turn run. It's Amari S. to the outside of Pantalones en Fuego. Undercover Lady, well held together by Decky from 3rd. Now Azamana Empire's been given the cue to go. They're 4 across the course, and 2 in front of Arnes, who is 5th as they round the turn. It's Undercover Lady, the daughter of Febbiz, emerges with the lead. Azamana Empire and Machado full board to the outside, top of the home stretch, and Undercover Lady looking good up top with a furlong to go. Whip is out on Azamana Empire to the inside. Pantalones en Fuego is Trace, and then a link for the back to Amari S. are inside the final 16th, and Undercover Lady is rambling home. Undercover Lady, the best winner. Gathered up in hand to break the maiden here with Declan Cannon for Matt in 117.91 seconds.